G'day and welcome back to our Malicious Mumu campaign in CK2. So we're going to have to stop those guys advancing because he's just raised 1,000 men. Alright, you stay in Cornwall. Alright, our guest has been tragically killed. Of course, lots of guys die in those tournaments. We'll get out on the first. Alright, tragically wounded. Our guest, Carlos, a kinsman, who probably had nothing going for him, has died. Most unfortunate. And they came down to kill us anyway. Alright, he has fought hard. Scandal Waflayan. And Andreas Gwynlig. He is a marshal of Gwent. Can we invite him to our court? No, we can't. No reason to move. Alright, he truly deserves it. It was a glorious event. Opinion goes up. We're defeated over there. That is absolutely fine. Try and pull them out over here like we wanted to in the first place. Takes down speed 3 for a second. Alright, so the rest of these guys will be there soon. That is going to be slow enough that we can get over that. So let's just send them now. Take Fubtard with Rian and Dub to destroy them. This guy might as well try and keep up. 12 men from probably up in Ross. Okay. So this should be a nice quick war. It's only over this one little province. So get them out there. Those 12 will probably get killed by the guys coming in. Castle fortifications are done. Already up to 57%. Right, join them. That will take a few turns. But that was the only war that we could do with the claims that we had. All the others would be a truce breaker. 1205 is going to be the first chance we have. It's the end of 1205. 2 years. Lollards. Alright, where's the chaplain? Where is the chaplain? Who is the chaplain? Oh, he's in Rome. Okay, we'll pull him out. He's going to go to Upland for proselytizing. Alright. And how does the Pope feel about us? Yeah, things gone already. Doesn't matter. Alright, King Bjorn. Yeah, Spade 4 again. Alright, can create titles. Betrothed marries, vassal levies are horrible. We can invest in tech. We should probably do that. Get another commander. Fothard. Alright, keeper's being built. Who else is there? Essex. Bridget Nick Carl is of legal age. Skilled tactician. Betrothed to the King of Castile. Just come of age, so the king. Okay, we'll accept that. So they're married now, which means we should be able to form an alliance, should we not? No non-aggression, because too far from our king. Okay, you've converted to Catholic. Good on you. Arrange matrilineal marriage from the Capets. Alright, she's getting old, so we're just going to accept this now. Since this guy seems to want to live forever. It's already 60. Alright, I've got Lidford. It's up to 87. If there was another army to track down, we'd do that. Instead, we're just going to have to sit here and wait for that to finish. Alright, who? Well, there we go. Well, that suddenly flipped. Holding someone prisoner. Fair enough. This was a de jure war. Which apparently went to us. Okay. Lidford. Lost our Chancellor. Deal with that first. Okay. Tomislav looks awesome. He should be able to fabricate some claims really quickly for us. We wanted to get one on Denmark. And we're not at war, so let's drop the levy. We're still making 19 at a time. Jihad for Africa. What terrible news. And we want to spend some money building up some other things. Alright, upgrading that. But right. Barracks. Yep. So got 100 ducats. Might be able to do something on one of these. Probably this one, most likely. No. Probably just give that up to someone else. Actually, we're over the limit. So who do we want to give Ross to? Who holds this? Duchess Innes. Can we grant you landed title, County of Ross? Okay. And we drag a bunch of people out. Revolt has broken in Upland. Angered by my oppressive rule, the peasants have taken arms. Well, let's do something about that. Everybody on this side will meet in Westmanland. No river there to worry about. I assume there's a strait crossing there, right? Yeah. Alright, let him rot. We'll deal with the prisoners eventually. And we'll put the best guys in charge again. Ryan with Dub and Fothad. And since we're not going to use these guys, just go ahead and disband them again. Okay. So, nobody in charge there. Over here, Fothard. Just make way for Ryan in the middle, actually. Dub, and then Fothard on the side. Alright, go take care of that. These guys will come in with Botulf and not the king. Let's get the Earl in. They should take longer by a day. And another baby, which means we're going to get another heir. Okay. Victory there. Good. Disband. Looking good. Alright, so stables have been built, castle walls have been built, seeking to kill people, and we've got a skilled tactician, our niece. Our niece may as well try and marry matrilineally somewhere. Lots of Irish around. Alright, something with a claim. No. Spy Master of Air. He's 60. Which means we can remarry afterwards. So, sure, marry him. Complaining about his dark cell. Okay, we need to sort out our prisoners. Bishops. There's a Duke. Duke of Whicker. Alright, we're going to keep him there. But anyone else that we can ransom for a bit of quick cash, we will do. Nope. Yes. Earl of Hereford will keep them there. Princess of Scotland, I think we'll keep her. Been in prison for a hell of a long time. Ransom. Nope, nobody cares. Alright, you. Ransom, no. Queen of Scotland we'll keep hold of. Princess of Scotland, prisoners in air. Ransom, no. Ransom, no. Not release, ransom. 74, who was that? Sure. Offer to... Don't want to ransom them. Just clicking on Shaw. Alright, the mayor. And then Wolfstan, the mayor of London. We can ransom back as well. Okay. Let that list filter a bit. You accept, you accept, you accept, accept. Okay. Now the prisoners... weakness. So the reason is you have no interest, which means we may as well release from prison. Bjorthwine, ransom Count Bjorthwine for 70. Okay. He wants to be free. Duke Cuthbert, we're not doing. Ah, damn it, that was the Earl we just did. Alright, let's take a look at the Duke of Whicker. No, we might as well just ransom him. We're going to do more with the money than we would with having him killed. Princess of Scotland. Dubgila is our kinswoman. Apparently there's no interest in... Okay, let's release our kinsman. Bunch of other prisoners down here. No interest in Khaled. Release. Kirsten. The opinion is there. Just base reluctance. Okay. That is Marshall. Let's just release. Shaw. Goes to the wrong one. Shonka, I think, was going to the wrong one as well. Okay. So just release both of them. And then Kirsten. I think can just be released. Alright, Princess, Prisoner, Elbrig. We ransom. There's a no because you don't care. Alright, Elbrig can be released. Then we've got Eadhild. Nobody cares about. Alright, 2 princesses of Scotland and the Queen of Scotland. So, Mr. King, we don't have your heir. Which means we might as well ransom some of these back one at a time. You have plenty of cash. So we can't return this princess until that decision is made. Alright, ransom the prisoner. Another 74, thank you very much. And then there's no point in keeping your wife, so we'll ransom her back for 10 gold. Okay. What is her story? Mathrafal. Parent was Duke of Gwynedd. Okay, well that gives us a bit more money. Let's go on a bit of an upgrade spree. Uppsala, Upland. Actually, let's keep it over in Mumu. Nothing to do there. Hermermine. Let's improve the Gallaglass. And then in Desmondhain, doing the shipyard, right? What's our other holding over here? Tintjewel. Alright, guess we can do this one. It's just a shipyard. That doesn't bother us at all. In Hermermine, we're doing Zraga. We can't do. Okay. Well, I guess we'll be happy with that for now. Have some money to spare. Accept the ransom for the Queen. And a declaration of war. Okay. Defending against England. What's he think he's trying to do? De jure war. Oh, he wants to get to take Warwick back. Okay then. Well, France. Before we die, we're going to call you to arms. And Germany. We need to call you to arms. And I think that's all we have, isn't it? Defending truce with Snofrig. Truce with King Malcolm. Who the hell's King Malcolm Ironside? Scotland. Okay. Child lacks a guardian. Let's educate this child. Princess Condal is our heir currently. No, Prince Talor took over from Condal. Okay. He needs to be educated by us later. Do that. Righteous imprisonment. Duke Olaf the Fat. Olaf the Fat of Bergslagen is involved in fabricating a claim on him. We don't care, but Could almost tell him to end it. No, it's fine. He can do his thing. Now, sap me and Vesterboten would be a good idea to get claims on. What is our guy doing at the moment? Shelland. With a 20% chance, right? Alright, and we have some intrigue. We could try to kill somebody or evoke counties. Evoke the Duchy of Östergötland. Nope. Desmondheim, Duchy of Ligen, Duchy of Man. From Roman, Rheinmere. Rheinmere of Mead has 3 duchies. Likes us tremendously. So if we just revoked the Duchy of Ligen from him. No. That's fine. Of course I will honour my obligations. Of course I will honour. Okay. Here comes all of Europe again. Yeah, Castile. We're trying to do something with them. Not married close enough. What do we have available? We have Kandal, the 6-year-old. And Dathal, the courtier. Alright, so we have a boy and a girl. Who are closely related to us, but probably not to our heir. Truce with Norway will expire soon. We have a new heir. Now we will play as Brishini Maktalok. Who can keep that name? It's fine. A son was born, named Dilgus. And who just died? Cronoch Wabran. His husband is our courtier, who's not important for any reason at all. It was actually our daughter that just died. Cronoch, age 32. Right, the one that we married off desperately. That's fine. He has the claim on the Kingdom of France. Holy crap. He has a weak claim on... there. No. Alright, does that give us actually a reason to go to war with France? No valid CB. No. Okay, well, England, when we... I'm not going to bother about Upland. When we do this, what are they going to give? Prestige and 600 ducats. Okay. Church wants to organise a miracle play for local saint in our domain. I seem to feel it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. That sounds fine. It's only a little cash. Work in Shelland. Okay, that'll cost us a lot. And we'll have to do this immediately. Let's wait for 1st January. There we go. So we have a claim on Denmark. King Halfdan. We would declare on him for our claim on Shelland, his capital. He can raise 7k, which is a little deadly, especially since these guys are busy elsewhere. Call the Polish in, they can't really raise anything. Finland's getting murdered by the Polish. Alright, that's why Poland's having trouble. Norge, we're going to want to do soon. Yeah, we're going to do Denmark right now before our king dies and we lose the claim. So let's go ahead and declare war, claim Shelland, send that. We can call our allies in, which we shall do. It will be a short war. And he has a few guys there at the moment. Now the problem is, those guys are over there. And the English army's over there. We will just wait to make sure that both of these guys come in, which they have. Okay, and he's got 3.8k. We'll raise these as safely as we can. These guys will group up, and then we'll just disband them for now. The rest of these will meet down there. And all of these guys will meet over here. Get as far away from that large English army as we can. Okay. And do we have anyone down there? No. Alright. So just waiting for the German fleet to come and pick them up. And then the French fleet. Trading post is not doing well. And they've just got in there before I could click it. Damn it. And that means they have nobody in charge. And they have gens. Alright, well, we'll group them up. And we'll put all of our people in here. So Ryan with Dub and Fothad. They'll get in about a week. Probably going to lose this battle though. Damn it. If we had the commanders in there, like I was about to assign, so there's a huge difference made at the end there. Alright, group them up. And then we're going to chase him to Blackinger. Hopefully, we can get our morale back faster than he can get his. French army's coming over to help. So let's go up to Meur. Slow this guy down while the French come in. Nice. And he'll run to Blackinger. Should be able to finish him off pretty quickly. Then we'll just head straight over to Shelland and hide behind the straight crossings. Alright, he's going to Scone. After Scone, we'll head to Shelland. And over the other side, just keep an eye on them. But Tolf. We will head around and go up there. Get started in the north and assume that this will happen quickly and they'll go over and do England for us. Alright, Child Lex Guardian. Go educate. Defeated down there. Alright, big Danish army. I was wondering why the other one was so small. So, hopefully these guys will turn around and kill him. Damn it. Formal declaration of war from King of Scotland. Okay, well, we need to, again, quickly call these guys in. They're all absolutely hating us. Hopefully he'll accept anyway. Of course he will honour. Okay. And of course you will honour. Good. So, 1 offensive and 2 defensive wars. Underhanded rogue, Lothal. Our grandson can marry. That will wait until we die. 62. Alright, what was this Scottish war? Denmark. This one. Your war over Mwirib. Which was renamed from something. But, yes, we could actually go up and defend Scotland ourselves. Which we shall do. We'll put everybody in charge of this army. Since these guys should not be needed over here at all. We can actually leave none of them in charge until we get him out of this one. So Batulf becomes Rian, then Fothard and Dub. We will be cautious of a river crossing. What are we looking for? Siege view. River flows between here and Bukhan, which is there. So otherwise we should be fine heading in there. Which means it's a Norwegian revolt. Don't know what they're doing down there. But we can put the other guy in charge over here now, Batulf. And since we are in charge of this, we can blow all the other guys. Yeah, we'll wait a bit. Another commander of air. Let's get Ulf, the mayor, in there. And that was probably one of these guys that died. It was the guy leading the centre, of course. At least I've got nobody there either. Alright, quickly finish that off. Kill a lot of their men. We'll put Fothard in there, and then put we'll put Dub on that end, and Ulf on the right flank. We're going to want to chase after them, so let's head into Athol. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you again soon for our offensive and 2 defensive wars. See how well we can do. Alright, see you later.